Goal, motivation, and conflict. Hi, I'm Meredith Bond, and I'm a book coach. Goal, motivation, and conflict is so incredibly necessary, sometimes it just astounds me. Yes, it's very helpful if a writer knows everything about the world in which their book is set. And yes, a knowledge of story structure is extremely helpful when writing a book. Knowing how to write dialogue and how much exposition there should be is important, as is a number of other aspects of writing craft. But without knowing your character's goal, motivation, and conflict, you have no story. It is possible to write a book which is all about the plot, where the characters are just puppets the author uses to enact the story. But in my opinion, a good book is one in which the story is driven by the characters. Stories where it is the character's goals which creates and moves the action forward are much more compelling. Knowing your character's goals will tell you where the story needs to go, since the whole point is for the character to achieve their goal, or fail, depending on the type of book you're writing. How they achieve their goal, or not, what steps they need to take to get there, is what makes up the book. It doesn't much matter whether they are successful in each step. In fact, it's much more interesting if they're not. But seeing them try and work hard toward their goals is the fun of the story. By the end of the first chapter, your reader should know or have a good sense of what your protagonist's goal is. Don't be coy or subtle. Feel free to smash your reader right over the head with it. By knowing their character's goal, the reader will begin to care about your protagonist. And when they care about them, they'll want to read their story and find out whether they achieve their goal and how they do so. Your character arrives on page 1 already wanting something very badly, with an inner issue, a misbelief that she has to overcome in order to have a chance of getting it. Overcoming this internal misbelief is what the story is all about. The plot is constructed to force her to confront this misbelief, which is where the struggle comes in, ultimately causing her to change internally. Otherwise, that thing she wants, even if she gets it, it'll be useless. It'll be nothing. Along with an internal goal, motivation, and conflict, your character needs to have an external one. That's usually the main plot of the story. So the internal goal is something someone wants in order to be happy, a fulfilled person. And the external goal is something that they want or need outside of themselves, something tangible like money or power or a house or a job. Knowing what drives the character toward attaining their goal, their motivation, will help you and them push forward. Knowing why someone is doing something will give you more well-rounded characters as well. And of course, the conflict is what makes the story interesting. We need to see people triumph over adversity. Without conflict, your story would be boring. And it is a rare reader who wants to read about someone to whom things come easy. No, we would much rather see our protagonists struggle and have to work hard to achieve their goal. We want to see how they react to adversity and what they do to overcome it. It will tell you a lot about a person and make their eventual success or failure that much more satisfying. We grow when we face adversity, when we are facing conflict. So here is our sentence. The character needs whatever it is their goal is, because whatever their motivation is, but there is a conflict, whatever that conflict is. Therefore, they must do whatever it is they're going to do in the book to overcome it. Thanks so much for watching. If you would like to learn more about me and my coaching services, click that link below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel by hitting the bell below this video. Thanks so much.